Hey guys, this is Sabre, and today I'm going to give you a little Glory Hounds pronunciation guide. Red and I have had a lot of fun watching you all play the game, and we've noticed that a lot of people, particularly those who don't speak Dutch, are having some trouble pronouncing some of the character names and place names in Glory Hounds. So, today I'm going to help you with that a little bit. But before we start, the number one rule of pronunciation in Glory Hounds when you're reading the visual novel is to just have fun. You can do whatever you like. For the characters, you can use whatever voices you like. You can pronounce the names however you like. This is not to be taken too seriously. We're just happy that everyone's enjoying the game. And this is just if you want to take it to that next level and you really care about how to pronounce everything. So, without further ado, let's get started with our main character, Alex de Roy. Roy means red, and I would say if you're not a Dutch speaker, pronounce it closely to Roy. So, Alex de Roy. Probably close enough. We Dutch people, we roll our R's at the back of our tongue, unlike the Spanish do it at the front, so Roy might be a little tricky. So, just kind of like Roy, Alex de Roy, close enough. Next up, Camo. Kind of like French. And this is also where one of the jokes in the prologue comes from. Then our fair city. Now in Dutch we say Skippersburg, with that lovely guttural ch sound. In order to preserve your sanity, I've heard most people just say Skippersburg, and that is perfectly fine. I would say just go with that. It's not worth stressing over. But Skippersburg, that's how we would say it in Dutch. The bar. De halve haan. I've heard a lot of people say Hein, and it's very understandable. The thing is that the word means rooster, Han, and it's kind of an old spelling. Normally we would spell it with two A's. Kind of pretend like you're saying Han Solo, but a little longer. De halve haan. That's probably close enough. The art gallery. This is a fun one. Everyone struggles with this one. Opgedoekt. The OE cluster in Dutch turns into an U sound. So doek kind of sounds like Duke. A little shorter, but that's close enough. And the G is once again that lovely guttural sound, opgedoekt. For your sanity, I would just pronounce it with, like you would say go or get, opgedoekt. Probably close enough. It's this is a very tricky one. I wouldn't expect anyone to get this one. Van Houwelink. It's kind of like an old name. It sounds almost like Howl and Link with like a little sound in the middle. Houwelink. Shouldn't be too tricky, I don't think. Next, one of our country's iconic dishes, more like a little snack, Bitterballen. Most people don't really struggle with this. They just say kind of like Bitterballen. That's close enough. If you want to take it up a notch, enunciate the T very clearly. Bitterballen. Everyone's favorite old lady, Mrs. DeBruyne. That's a very specific Dutch sound. The UI cluster turns into a au sound, which by itself means onion. Some people say Mrs. DeBruyne, and other people say Mrs. DeBruyne. I would say, just to keep things simple, DeBruyne as a single syllable, probably a really good approximation that, once again, preserves your sanity. That should work pretty fine. Raul, our lovely, one of our favorite characters. Yeah, pretty much people's favorite character, I think, so far. Raul Brevard. Kind of like the French, the D is silent. If you want to pronounce the D, that's okay, too. I've heard through the grapevine that people love the D. And last but not least, Milo Drozdov. We kind of... a lot of people say Milo. A-okay. Red and I, personally, we say Milo. There's a lot of other Dutch words in one of the backgrounds that I drew. Wouldn't worry too much about any of those. They're not going to become relevant. So, there you have it. Alex de Roy, Camo, Skippersburg, de halve haan, opgedoekt, Van Houwelink, Bitterballen, Mrs. DeBruyne, Raul Brevard, Milo Drozdov. But once again, you can pronounce it however you like, whatever's comfortable, whatever's fun. You can give them whatever voice you want. You don't have to stick to how we kind of sort of coded them. Just enjoy the game. We're just so happy that everyone's been having a blast, and so have we. So that's it for now. Sabre out.